perdida en la multitud. Rosita pa' la baby, todo su crew. La gente mirando y se desacató. El maquillaje sacó, ella tiene un fan club. Las gafas Cartier, si no las Jean Paul. Todos los carros deportivos con los RE Sport. Ella a mí me roncó y terminó llamándome, diciéndome que se pa' salir le mintió. Dijo que no estaba de humor, que rico mami se sintió. Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele, ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traje pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres.
Just about to get started. Jeremy Pena digs in now. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
In the dirt, ball one. And that should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Sliced hard, but foul. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Looks like extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Carlos Correa swings through it for strike one. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. And over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Man at second. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
First baseman, Christian Walker.
Breaking ball, and that got him. And now it's the Varsho. Golden opportunity right here. Fouls away the first offering. And now everybody's running. It's a squeeze. Freeman to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores on the play. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Bases juiced, no outs. On the ground. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got it.
Handles, throws the first. That ends the inning. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a swing and a miss. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Myers moving under this one. And there's one down. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on.
Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a
That is the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. There's a strike.
Julio grew up in the Dominican Republic admiring players like former Mariner Alex Rodriguez. He also looked up to Ichiro, both legends in Seattle. Things really changed for J-Rod in 2019, and that's when he made a change to his approach, and everything seemed to fall in place after that. He says that was the moment everything clicked for him.
The 2-1. Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
That one in triple digits.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one gets down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back here in Chavez Ravine. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That's a check.
Checks
What do you
swing,
got?
appeal to third, didn't go. Fastball for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Now
Ball
one
three.
missed. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter
Ball
off.
1.
He can go anywhere he wants.
Struck him out looking. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Max Muncy.
Now pitching for Houston.
Steven Okert will take over here.
Steven Okert.
Muncy tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. First pitch swinging. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Ball 1.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Dalton Varsho.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Altuve in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball
really good take,
outside.
especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Shohei gets the K. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Tie.
And that's the middle part of the game we're talking about. The starter's been dominant out there, and he probably feels like he has the chance to finish this one out.
What do you
Started
got?
after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. The 1-2. Smith on at first, nobody out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Tommy Edman at the plate. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Hayden Wesneski.
Ball.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Man at first, one away. Squirts away a little bit. Here's the 2-2. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Over to Altuve. Not in time at first.
He made it.
It's a fielder's choice.
Ball. Ball 2.
Wesneski, 28 years old. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. That's
Ball.
too low.
That's down.
Ball 3. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That one is absolutely belted. Myers brings it in with a nice running grab. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
For the Astros, right fielder Cam Smith.
Swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that's in for a strike. Slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the Astros put down in order. Back here in L.A., bottom 4, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball. Did he
Check swing,
swing?
now an appeal to third. He did not go around. 2-0.
Ball
Just
inside.
missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That one hammered center field. That's back. And that one is out of here. A solo shot.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground right side, Altuve. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Tucker in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Popped up left side. Correa has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball 1.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bear with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Quick move to first, and he's back in there. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it. Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Right through there for a strike. And that's downstairs. And the count's full. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 aboard with 1 out. Dalton Varsho up next for the Astros.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Foul ball there.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Late with the swing there.
That's a ball.
The Astros trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. High fly ball, right field. And this one looks like trouble. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Hunter Brown. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. That one misses.
Take your
so
base.
A leadoff walk.
Ball one. Ball. Hook one.
Muncy aboard here at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. Two now. Breaking ball misses down and away. Here goes the runner. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes again. On the ground to third. To second. But he beats the throw. Save. And now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And Mookie takes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Laser to the gap should score the run. Muncy on his horse around third. And they cut the lead to 2. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Gotta stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
And it's second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Piles in the box, lays off for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That's in for a strike.
Put away off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one misses. Ball 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1 out. Runners at first and second. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And here's a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Flying around third is Betts. Cut off, throw to second. Save. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Fought off foul. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the top of the 6th. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Edgardo Henriquez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the 0-1.
Outside.
Henriquez, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Tucker under it. 1 down. So digging in, Jake Myers.
Astros, center fielder Jake Myers.
Hey.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Edman gets it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Cam Smith.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye in that spot. Hernandez gets under it. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Up the middle, Pena fires over to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. The Dodgers down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. Ball 2. That's to third, and that goes foul. That just misses. Full count now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Here comes Max Muncy. He is struck out, and he is walked. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back here in L.A., here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. He goes down looking.
The designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Just missed.
No, inside.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball one.
Check swing went around. Going to count 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Two down, nobody on. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
No, outside.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Correa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Correa goes. Triple digits on that last pitch. Bottom of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4. In the air, foul off first. And there's one away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. This one smashed down the right field line. Takes it in for the out.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Check
That's
swing.
the ball.
He held up, and it's gone to no. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a miss as he was late. There's the strike. Ripped to short. Fires to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And we stay tied as the inning ends. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And stepping in for the Astros, Dalton Varsho. Swings through that one for strike 1. And that bunted towards third. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. That one ripped but foul. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Tied at 4. And a base hit. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second. So next up for Houston, to the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. Double steal. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. And he pops up the bunt. Smith gets it to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Ball 1 there.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho on the move. He's got it. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled hard the other way. The 0-2.
Ball one, up.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. That one missed. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. So they turn to their closer, Josh Hader.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. That's the inning. All set to start the 9th. This one, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
That's foul.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
No.
A little bit low, and it's 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Ball one.
The Dodgers trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the top of the 9th. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Outside ball.
And that misses. 3-1 now. Way out front for strike 2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. Here's Carlos Correa. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Astros going with a pinch runner, Joey Loperfido. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
And a slider misses down and away. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that drops in for a strike. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
Just not a good.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
They're down to their final strike.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
raperos pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que le tiró al basol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero yo soy Coco, usted es Baking. Busca el T tirándome un breaking. Estoy en mi break. Mi voz es Dylan.
Does anybody know or have the time? Does anybody know that girl of mine? Has anybody seen her? Has she gone away? If anybody talks to her, please send her my way. Yeah, yeah. She was hanging around some other lover on this end of town.